Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. How are you all feeling? We are on the heels of this magnificent, powerful, fiery, transformative full moon. We're still in the energy because, again, remember 3 days before, 3 days after, there's still like a heightened energy for whatever work you're doing with the moon. So that's still very, very, very present right now. So something to consider and honor. I do feel that today's energy, though, is like a day to be cozy and comfy. I'm in my cozy comfies. Today's a day to like nurture, balance, comfort, but also, again, with your eyes wide open. Spirit is like keeping your eyes wide open. So it's almost like the image, excuse me, the imagery they're showing me right now is, okay, this is neat. So imagine this whole, I have a dog hair in my mouth. There we go. Oh. Gotta love it, right? This is just how it is. Okay, so imagine this whole imagery of you sitting on this cabin. You have this blanket around you. You're comfortable. You have your tea or your coffee, and you're sitting back in, maybe it's early morning or maybe it's evening, and you're sitting back and you're observing everything around you. You're hyper aware of everything around you as well as yourself, but not in a place of stress. Right? It's like this hypervigilance, but simply because you're so connected in, but you're doing that from a place of comfort, of coziness, of nourishment, of warmth, whatever that looks like for you. That's the energy of today. And so notice how that plays out for you. Where are you wanting that kind of comfort energy, that warmth energy? Again, bring it to yourself in whichever way you can. If you have a busy day and you're running around or you're at work, maybe your comfort is going to get yourself your favorite warm drink, right? You're like, you know what? I'm going to take those extra 5 minutes and I'm going to stop and I'm going to get that chai latte because it just fills my heart and soul. Or maybe it is time by yourself or in nature, whatever it is. Today's a great day to do that with your awareness, though. You're not kind of doing the hermit thing. Rather, you're staying very aware. And the reason why Spirit is saying that is because they really want you to notice everything that's transforming for you. Like, notice it. Notice the subtleties. Notice the bigger parts. Notice how it's playing out for you. Because again, this is so transformative right now. It can catch us in these energies of awe and wonder. And that's exactly what Spirit wants us to be caught up in. They want us to notice it. So if we hermit too much, then we kind of block out what's happening and we'll miss those aspects of awe and wonder that really carry us in this new energy. So beautiful, beautiful message. Okay, let's see what's in the cards. I'm using the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. I love these cards. You know, I actually used these cards often too while I was really sick this summer. They just spoke to me. So it's neat to use them now on this side of everything. All right, what do we have here, Spirit? Lots of spirit energy around. Like, I close my eyes and there's tons and tons of orbs. Whenever I see orbs, those are spirits, and the closer they get to me, then they start to manifest who they are. Tons. Okay. Yeah, wow, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. Okay, so first one is great teacher. This says, learn from spiritual experiences. This is really you in that energy of like reflecting with knowledge, with awareness of everything that's changing and transforming in a spiritual way, because the transformations that are happening, they may be happening in a tangible physical way. Say your car breaks down, right? That's a tangible physical thing. But there can be a spiritual experience connected to that in terms of where it broke down, who you ran into, what you realized when it broke down. Maybe you were on your way to this job interview that you didn't really want to get, but you felt like you should get it. Your car breaks down. There's no way you can make the interview. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But then you pause for a minute and you have this huge spiritual moment that you're like, wow, Spirit intervened because this is not in my highest good. And I know this. I feel this. That's what they're talking about with this, okay? Things like that. What it's allowing us to do in connection with this moon too is with this snake card that says shed old skin. With this nourishment and this comfort energy that they're talking about, but with awareness, is like that of a snake once it has shed its skin. It's like bring yourself comfort in this new energy, this new skin that you have because you've shed a lot. You need a little bit of nourishment and comfort to assure yourself in the directions you're moving going forward, right? So something to consider. This moon is also a very big moon about letting go of stuff. Shedding old skin is absolutely ideal for this moon. I can't tell you how many times I've had the snake card in this deck and another different deck come up in this past week in connection to the moon. So it's really about releasing, like just really release that which no longer serves you, that which isn't in alignment with you, that is just grating against you. And you may have to adjust the perception of who you are now to what you're wanting to do. And sometimes we get stuck in this idea of who we are and what we do or what we produce or how we carry ourselves, even maybe what you wear. And as that starts to change, you have to kind of like reassess. And you're like, this feels weird, but this feels like the new me. That's you shedding the old and really embracing the new. And so with that energy of embracing the new, this card, the stag card, I had a vision of the stag this morning, to be honest, which is so cool. And it makes sense with what Spirit is saying. This says trust and thrive. And this is literally you moving in your direction forward. It's beautiful. It's like the cherry on top is this card. So it's really what Spirit is saying is trust and thrive in the direction you're going. Trust and thrive in the things that have brought you to the point of the releases you are doing, and really notice the spiritual experiences that come up for you in the many ways in which they can, because they are pointing you in the direction you want to go. And you will always feel that direction and know that direction when you tune into your personal resonance, that feeling in your heart space. So I'll leave that with all of you. I just think this is such a cool reading. I hope it helps inspire you to just thrive, flourish in the weekend, nurture yourself, comfort yourself, and bring joy in there too. Bring the joy in, bring the nature in, all that beautiful stuff, and see how far you've come and how you've transformed. So I'll leave that with all of you. Thank you as always so much for joining me. I sure appreciate it. I will be back on Monday, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. See you soon.